My name is Viki, and I struggle with my purpose in life. When I was in college, I had prayed for God to show me my purpose in life, and He did. But because things didn't work out the way I expected, it became a struggle for me. Well, as I was searching and trying to find out if that's what really God wanted me to do, God sent like a lot of things in my ways that showed me that that's exactly what He wanted me to do. I wasn't just accepting it at that moment. There were like many videos that I watched online of people who had gone through similar situations. They finished school and they couldn't find jobs, but they had purpose in their lives to go out and just do missionary work for God. God had sent me to one lady's home, and by just being there, she was an atheist, and by just sharing the word of God with her every single day, at first she wasn't like, it took a long time for her to become interested in God's stuff, because at first she wasn't like really accepting. But when the moment that she accepted, it finally just hit me that this is what God wanted me to do, to become a missionary work. Not necessarily going out of the country to do missionary work, but just to share the word of God with people that are around me. Eventually, I believe I found what God wanted me to do. God wanted me to become a missionary worker, but not necessarily outside the country. God showed me that I don't have to go somewhere else. And not only that, by this time, I was really actually looking for a better job that was within my field, because I had finished with biology. So I was looking for a job that is more accepted, but I couldn't find anything. And God would answer most of my prayers, but that was like a struggle, because I was like, God, I need a job that at least, if I'm not gonna go to med school and become a missionary doctor, at least help me find a job that is within my field. But it was just a humbling experience working as a caregiver, but at the same time it was a blessing, because in each and every home that I worked in, they were either atheists or they just needed God. They were like broken people that needed God. It was very rough. There was, because some of these jobs were very tough. They were very tough in terms of like, some of these people were racist, and some of these people would look down upon you. So it was a very humbling experience. It's like, sometimes I'm like, God, at least I went to school, I finished school. How come I can't find a job that at least is in my field? But at the same time, I think, it was a good experience, because in school I really excelled. Everything that I did, always like God helped me, and I excelled and I did well. And because of that, I thought everything was gonna go smooth. But God wanted to humble me and show me that it's not about me, but it's about Him. And if I really want to be a missionary, if I want to go into missionary work, I really need to be humble and be willing to do anything, whether it's cleaning the floor, anything, So it was a good experience.
What if I were to tell you that you're probably not experiencing your best life now? That even though you may have good moments, there is something better. See, life is a mystery for most of us. It doesn't matter if you're the richest of the rich or the most economically challenged. We all go through suffering, pain, sickness, and eventually death. What if I were to tell you that all of that is not the end? There is something better. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. We have experienced it. Maybe it's time you give it a try.
My name is Victoria Odima, and I found something better.